Trying to choose between Apex, Cary, and Fuquay-Varina in 2025? You're not alone. These are three of the most searched suburbs in the Triangle, and for good reason. But depending on your lifestyle, your family's needs, or your investment strategy, one might be a better fit for you than the others. I'm Phil Slezak, your AI-certified real estate expert with over 25 years of local experience, and I've been living right here in Apex since 2003. I actually moved down here from the Northeast, and like many of you, I was looking for better weather, more space, and a place to build long-term stability. And I found it. Every week, I help buyers and sellers just like you, from first-time homeowners to families relocating from across the country, navigate the Triangle, and find the right place to call home. In this video, you'll get an honest side-by-side breakdown of Apex versus Cary versus Fuquay-Varina, so you can make the smartest move in 2025, whether you're focused on schools, lifestyle, or long-term investment. Text Triangle Move to 919-607-4844 to grab your free relocation comparison guide. And if you're ready to talk strategy, just click the calendar link in the description to book a private Zoom session with me. Now let's dive in and start with one of the biggest decision factors: real estate and cost of living. When people start exploring the Triangle area, one of the first questions I get is, what's the real difference in cost of living between Cary, Apex, and Fuquay-Varina? And let me tell you, it's not just about price, it's about value, lifestyle, and long-term payoff. Let's start with Cary, often seen as the gold standard when it comes to suburban living in the Triangle. It's upscale, extremely well-maintained, and known for its top-tier amenities. The median home price in Cary in 2025 typically ranges from $600,000 to $850,000 or more, depending on the neighborhood. Think luxury communities, established tree-lined streets, and homes with incredible resale value. Now, just southwest of Cary is Apex, which continues to climb the charts as one of the Triangle's most popular towns. They call it the peak of good living, and it earns that name. The housing here is a little more approachable, averaging between $525,000 and $675,000 for a single-family home. And then we have Fuquay-Varina, the dark horse of the three. Over the past 5 years, it's transformed from a sleepy southern town into a rising star. Home prices here typically range from $375,000 to $500,000, making it one of the most affordable options in the Triangle for those looking for more house, more land, and more breathing room. So here's the bottom line when comparing these three standout Triangle suburbs. If you want prestige, polished infrastructure, and long-term stability, Cary leads the pack. And it's not just local buzz. Cary was recently ranked number 5 among the best places to live in the United States by US News & World Report. It's known for excellence, and it delivers. If you're looking for the perfect balance of modern homes, top-tier schools, and a tight-knit, small-town vibe with easy access to major job hubs, then Apex may be your sweet spot. And the accolades back it up. Apex was ranked number 7 nationally for quality of life, livability, and growth potential. It's got the charm and the momentum. But if your top priorities are affordability, more space, and future upside, then Fuquay-Varina might be exactly what you're looking for. It's expanding fast, offers newer homes, and gives you more house for your money, all while preserving that laid-back southern charm. The real win? Each of these towns has something different to offer, and the best choice is the one that fits your lifestyle and your goals. And just to give you some perspective, I've actually lived in Apex since 2003, and I can honestly say it's been one of the best decisions I've made. The sense of community, the walkability, the local events, there's a reason people fall in love with it. Now, full transparency, the secret's out. Apex has grown fast, and with that growth comes a little more traffic than it used to have. But even with that, I wouldn't trade it. It's a town that feels like home, and clearly I'm not the only one who thinks so. Let's talk about something that impacts your daily life more than anything else: commute and convenience. Because where you live isn't just about the home, it's about how easily you can get where you need to go. Starting with Cary, it's long been one of the best connected suburbs in the Triangle. You're just 15 to 20 minutes from downtown Raleigh, Research Triangle Park, and even RDU Airport. Major employers in tech, healthcare, and government love Cary's access, and so do professionals who need to get places fast. Apex sits just southwest of Cary, and while it's a little further out, it still offers strong commute options. US US 1, NC 55, and the new I-540 connect Apex to all the major job centers, and for many people, that extra 10 minutes is worth the peace, charm, and slightly slower pace. Now, I'll be honest, traffic in Apex has changed. Back in 2004, I could pull out of a parking lot without even looking both ways. These days, I've sat outside the Food Lion off 1010, counting 20 cars going by before I could even make a right turn. I know it sounds like I'm complaining, but hey, it still beats Connecticut traffic, and I've lived through that too. Then there's Fuquay-Varina. It's farther out, and with that comes trade-offs. If you're working in RTP or downtown Raleigh, you're looking at a 30 to 45 minute commute most days and a bit more during peak hours. But here's the upside. You get more land, more privacy, and a quieter pace of life. So here's the deal. If you want maximum convenience and shortest commutes, Cary has the edge. If you can handle a little extra drive time and want that balance between connection and calm, Apex hits the sweet spot. And if you're okay with trading minutes for miles and want more space for your budget, Fuquay might be just right. Coming up next, let's dig into one of the biggest decision makers for families, schools, and education. When it comes to choosing where to live, especially if you've got kids or are planning for them, schools and family lifestyle are often the deal breaker. And the good news, all three towns, Cary, Apex, and Fuquay-Varina, offer solid options, but they do it in very different ways. Let's start with Cary, part of the Wake County public school system, which is often rated among the top school districts in North Carolina. Schools like Green Hope High and Panther Creek consistently pull top rankings. It's competitive, academically strong, and draws families from all over the country who want high standards and solid college prep. Next, there's Apex, also in Wake County, and while it shares the same strong district, its vibe is a little more relaxed. You'll find newer campuses like Apex Friendship and Lufkin Road Middle, and a lot of community engagement. Parents here are plugged in. There's school pride, safe drop-offs, and a small town charm that gives Apex a real everyone knows your name feel. And then there's Fuquay-Varina. While it's also part of Wake County, it's been on a different journey. Some of the older schools are still catching up in ratings, but there's been major investment in new campuses, tech programs, and facilities, especially in newer developments. Families are moving in fast, and with that comes more funding, newer buildings, and upgraded resources. And here's the thing, school scores are important, but so is fit. Cary gives you prestige and proven results. Apex offers great schools with a strong community vibe, and Fuquay brings growth, new investment, and room for opportunity. I've helped dozens of families relocate to each of these towns, and it always comes down to what they value more: reputation, balance, or upside. Hey, quick pause before we jump into the next section. If you're still watching, it means you're really doing your homework on Apex, Cary, or Fuquay-Varina, and that tells me you're serious about making a smart move in the triangle. I respect that. If you've gotten any value from the video so far, would you do me a quick favor? Hit that like button. It helps YouTube show this content to more people who are making the same decisions you are right now. And if you're feeling generous, drop a comment below and tell me which town is calling your name so far: Apex, Cary, or Fuquay. I read every single comment, and yes, it truly makes my day. And hey, if you're starting to think, okay, this is real, we need a game plan, there's a link in the description to book a private Zoom strategy call with me. No pressure, just a smart, personalized conversation based on your timeline, budget, and goals. I've done this with buyers every week for years, and I'd be honored to help you too. All right, let's get back to it and talk about one of the biggest lifestyle factors: parks, community, and where that day-to-day life really feels right. Let's start with Cary. This is where convenience meets polish. You've got Trader Joe's, tennis clubs, beautifully manicured greenways, multiple golf courses, and a long list of community rec centers. Cary is the kind of place where you can go from work to the fairway to date night at a 5-star restaurant, all within 10 minutes of your front door. Now, if Cary feels refined, Apex feels charming and connected. This is the town I've called home since 2003, and let me tell you, the downtown festivals here are something special. Whether it's Peak Fest, the Apex Music Festival or the holiday tree lighting, there's always something happening that brings the whole community together. Add in Lake Wheeler, just a short drive away, and you've got easy access to paddleboarding, kayaking, or weekend picnics by the water. It's one of my favorite weekend escapes when I want fresh air and some downtime. Apex also offers great walkability, especially in areas like the villages of Apex, where you can stroll to coffee shops, yoga studios, and local restaurants. It's active, it's social, and it feels like home. Then you've got Fuquay-Varina, which is having a major glow up. You'll find new restaurants, local breweries, and retail centers popping up constantly. The town still has that small town southern charm, but there's a modern energy building here. Because it's less dense than Cary or Apex, you often get more space, larger yards, quieter streets, and room to breathe. So whether you're looking for refined convenience in Cary, community-driven charm in Apex, or room to grow in Fuquay, there's no wrong answer. It all depends on the lifestyle that fits your rhythm. When it comes to smart real estate investing in the Triangle, Cary, Apex, and Fuquay-Varina, each brings something different to the table, and I've worked with investors in all three. Let's start with Cary. It's one of the most reliable, long-term plays in North Carolina. Properties here are high-end, high-demand, and low-risk. The median home prices in Cary are often in the $600,000 to $850,000 range, which means appreciation is steady but not wild. Still, investors choose Cary for its prestige, school zones, and incredibly strong resale value. It's a safe haven in any market. Apex has seen one of the biggest surges in property values over the last 5 to 10 years. New construction, walkable town centers, and quick access to RTP make it a prime location. I've helped several clients purchase long-term rentals and investment homes here, and the return has been excellent. Apex is especially strong for investors looking for properties with a good rent-to-price ratio and community stability. But here's where things get interesting. Fuquay-Varina. This is where smart investors are looking now. Median home prices still hover around the $375,000 to $575,000 range, and the town is growing rapidly. With new developments, retail expansion, and infrastructure projects underway, this market is evolving fast. I always tell clients, if you can find a quality home in Fuquay under $400,000 and it checks the boxes on location and condition, you better jump on it right away. And here's something most people don't know. I actually help investors find properties that never hit the market. Pocket listings, builder inventory, and even off-market deals that I've cultivated over years of local networking. Once I find a property, I do a full investment analysis, including rent comps, renovation estimates, appreciation potential, and we sit down to determine whether or not it makes financial sense to move forward. It's a full strategic breakdown, not just a showing. And here's something I take a lot of pride in. I've had investors who've been with me since 2002, and they're still working with me today. They trust my market knowledge, they rely on my feedback, and they know I won't just tell them what they want to hear. I'll tell them what they need to know. That kind of trust is built on years of results and real conversations. And if you're serious about investing in Cary, Apex, or Fuquay, I'd be honored to help you do the same. So, which Triangle suburb wins in 2025? Choose Cary if you want top-ranked schools, sleek infrastructure, and a polished, established lifestyle. It's clean, convenient, and incredibly consistent. Choose Apex if you're looking for balance. Great schools, strong community vibe, festivals downtown, and still excellent access to everything. It's the best of small town charm with modern day perks. Choose Fuquay-Varina if you want more space, newer homes, and a smart long-term investment. It's growing fast, and those who get in now are already seeing the payoff. And if you're wondering what I would choose, I've lived in Apex since 2003, and while traffic has changed, I still love the feel of the town, the events, the access. It's home. But honestly, it all comes down to what fits your lifestyle, and that's exactly what I help people figure out every single week. Text Triangle Move to 919-607-4844 to get your free relocation comparison guide, and let's set up a private Zoom strategy session to talk through what's best for you. I'm Phil Slezak, your AI certified real estate expert, and I'm here to help you make a confident, well-informed move. No pressure, just smart guidance. See you in my next video. Biggest complaints about moving to Raleigh.